Congressman, thanks so much for joining. Look, is the GOP still flirting with the idea that they might want to raise taxes?
Jason, thanks for having me, and happy Easter to everybody as well. What we are working on right now is not raising taxes, but we are working on the biggest tax cut for working families in history, an extension of the Trump tax cuts, plus many of the campaign promises. Tax on tips, no tax on Social Security and other things. In Washington right now with the debt and the deficit is that we're spending too much, not that we're not bringing in enough revenue here.
Well, that's the key, right? Yeah, not only extending the tax cuts, but cutting spending. Do you think that Congress has the backbone to actually have substantive cuts? I mean, DOJ has done amazing work, right? They pointed it out. But there's a lot of us that fear that the GOP, given our history, doesn't have the fortitude to actually cut spending.
Well, listen, we've worked closely with the White House, with leadership in the House and leadership in the Senate. We have a president right now who is dead set on getting us back to a balanced budget. He's talked about it. He's tweeted about it. He's told us about it. You've seen the work that he's done with DOJ. Unprecedented work to root out waste, fraud, and abuse throughout the federal government. We are going to be moving in that direction. We're going to be cutting spending in this reconciliation bill. We've got a lot of work to do. We've got billions of dollars of Green New Deal tax subsidies that we need to be rolling back. We've got welfare that our federal government is giving to illegal aliens. We need work requirements for welfare to begin with. I don't believe that working age people who are able-bodied should be able to be on welfare if they're not working or seeking work. These are the kinds of things that we're looking to reduce spending in a responsible way. We are dead serious about it.
Look, Congressman, you've earned a reputation fairly quickly in your young time in Congress that, you're very conservative. You're from Texas. You actually have a backbone, which is a rarity. Believe me, I've been there. I understand this. But the question is, what happens to those last dozen members who call themselves majority makers who say, look, we got to take care of the SALT, deductions. We got to raise taxes on this. We got to do. This is the hard part of getting a reconciliation package done. Do you believe it can be done by early summer as well?
I absolutely do, and that's the path that we are on right now. We passed the House instructions. We passed the Senate amendment to the House instructions. The committees of jurisdiction are doing their work right now. The goal is to get this bill done before Memorial Day. But listen, every single conservative Republican or somebody in a swing district ran on fiscal responsibility, on getting our government budget in line, running our government like a business, which means we cannot continue to spend more money than we're bringing in and leaving more and more debt for our children and grandchildren. We've got to get this under control. All of us ran on this. We all know that this is a problem, and we're going to get it done here.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Every Republican rode that Trump train all the way to the finish line. They all talked about being fiscally conservative and responsible. We're looking to see, though, if some can actually get from here to there. Are they going to come up with some lame excuse and get in the way of the MAGA agenda and America First agenda along the way? It's going to be fascinating to see how that plays out. You're also from Texas. You're on Judiciary Committee, so you have some jurisdiction on immigration as well. The courts, they seem to be blocking, every time we turn around, they seem to be blocking the deportations of President Trump and what he's doing. What can you do about that, Congressman?
I would say to all of the single women who are watching this, find yourself a man who loves you as much as Democrat politicians love putting violent gangbanger, wife-beating illegal aliens in our communities. The president ran on deporting illegal aliens and securing our borders. We are fighting to do that right now. And all of a sudden, we hear all kinds of talk about due process and extreme vetting. Well, were these millions of illegal aliens vetted before they came into our country? And now all of a sudden, Democrats want to vet the people who President Trump, who are violent, illegal aliens, as he's trying to get them out of our communities. We have got to take our country back. If one administration can flood our country with and get these people out of our country, then we don't have a country anymore. President Trump is serious about this, so are we. And
Congressman Brandon Gill, we had a little bit of audio challenges with you, but we appreciate your voice and joining us on Sunday Morning Futures. Happy Easter to you. All right, up next, protecting